You know I needed you, why was you leaving? Keeping it real every day, it ain't easy. Sorry, this ain't knowing this is peach. Gotta keep it carbon in my reach. Picking calamari out my teeth, babe. This is peach, gotta keep it carbon in my reach. Picking calamari out my teeth, babe. Why you putting 4Gs on the G? I keep spilling coffee on my jean. I don't like me talking, I'm gon' speak, babe. You know I needed you, why would you leave me? Keeping it real every day, it ain't easy. Cardigan swells, it'll come out next season. Deja Ray, would you just stay with me, please? I'm a blessed little woman like she sneezing. Scored a triple-double for my niece. Said I just bought a...
When you laid out, you ain't doing that shit?
Huh?
You ain't let you close out for the first day? I know you don't act like y'all singing.
I ain't let them on.
Well, you had them hanging out though. I'm just asking, my boy.
Whenever y'all, whenever y'all ready.
How everybody doing, man? This is GOAT Series, man. And, my name is Bam, that's Wham. And today we got one of the top football guys in the county this year. You can introduce yourself, man, to the camera.
Joe Jackson, class 23, Richmond High School, running back.
Zachary Boyce, class 2023, quarterback, Lakeland.
Quentin Boy, class 2024, age.
Hey man, we just here right now, man, just kicking it, having a good time, man. So one of the things I just want to say to these three, I knew these young men since they was ninth graders. I know Quentin, he's a junior, but the rest of the guys, seniors, I just remember y'all guys, man, just coming straight out of middle school, coming to high school. So Joe, I just want to tell you, what was your motivation coming in as a ninth grader?
Really just go get everything I got. I know it's coming out small. I was small, everything really come from the hood. Really ain't really nobody make out of that since during James.
Right.
So you always got that the top notch be the next one out. And I had an older cousin. He just went to Valdosta State, so that was like the last person to come out of my family since my daddy. So I was like, after him, it gotta be me. So I gotta do something, make some shape to be the next one to get out.
That's what's up, man. For you, Zach, man, man, great progress, man. I mean, I seen you, work with your QB coach and everything like that. Just tell me, what was the process from your ninth grade year to now? What was the thing that you did?
Oh, I would definitely say, I got in the weight room more. I know, size is a big thing. Yeah. So I had to build my upper body, I had to build my lower body, And at the end of the day, the mental state of the game, they say the game is 80% mental, 20% physical. So I was studying the game, when I get to the line, I gotta know where I want to go before the play starts.
That's what's up, man. Thank you, man. We had a whole summer together, man. So I just want to tell the people, man, what we did this summer. What we did to get you better, man, physically. Let the people know, man.
Well, we just started going out there every single day, and I actually started running it more and more, because at first it was do I really want to do this, whatever, but then that actually made me fall in love with it, because I'm starting to go every single day.
Yeah.
So it just made me that much more better. Yeah.
Excuse me. I got a couple questions for QB, man. What was the difference between being at Ridge and then transferring and going to Lakeland? What was that difference in the programs?
I would definitely say culture. At the end of the day, Lakeland, everybody's state championship, and at the end of the day, Ridge, we just had guys that wouldn't come to practice Monday through Thursday, and we're still starting on Fridays, and then in the weight room we're playing Madden and stuff. So I just wanted it to be great. I wanted to be surrounding myself with guys that wanted to go win state championships and wanted to go get the offers. But of course, there's exceptions, like my guy right here, Joe Jackson.
Yeah.
He put the work in every day. He was there. Me and him would stay after practice every day. We'll work out on Saturdays, and that's why he is where he is today. 3-star running back. So.
That's what's up, man. And I had a chance to work with a great man, Mr. Floyd, Utah University. He played a couple weeks. I'm not trying to compare, y'all, you and him. Y'all got two different styles, but what was your regiment going into this year, going to your senior year? What did you do
when you started, you woke up to when you woke up until you went to bed, what did you like do? You know what I'm saying, to get yourself prepared for this season?
For this season, it just every day during the summertime is like, I think this summer is like, I ain't really take that many days off. Like, even though like all the offers and stuff, all that stuff came, like that stuff, like it didn't mean nothing. I wanted like the senior to be the biggest. So like every day it was like straight grinding. Every day, like 3 times out of the day sometimes. Like so every day it was like straight grinding, trying to be the best I can be.
That's what's up, man. Because being a running back, you know, you take hits. Being a running back, you know, you touch the ball maybe like 6%. You maybe 60% of the offense and some offenses. And I've seen you as a freshman, and I told my guys, I said, this guy gonna be good, man. I see QB over here, and boy, he was like short. He had to be like 5'9", 5'8". And I'm like, I was telling Quinn, I'm like, who's that guy right there, man? But my question is for QJ. I remember coming in, QJ, you was 145, 150 with a weight vest on, and I was telling QJ, look, man, look, you can't wear that weight vest trying to work out. So from because he had on the weight vest, we got the you know, making it happen, we in the hot sun, and you know, when I met him on Facebook, you know, it was on Twitter. Yeah. He had the weight vest on. He was working out, you know. And my thing for you, from the time that I met you, until now, like, what was the jump? What was the jump in that, you know?
The jump, I would say probably like my speed, and I just started taking it more serious. Coming out of Little League, I was just playing just to play. Yeah. It was just something that was fun to me. Mm-hmm. It became something I started loving, especially like when I'm out there with Jalen and all them. Mm-hmm. Like, you just start to look up to them because like you see what they doing, and then you want to do that too.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up.
So man, I just want to piggyback again on you, QJ. Some of the things that we do when we train, because we actually play the same position. You know, we play the outside linebacker, rush end type thing. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I ain't play linebacker till my senior year. It was crazy because I played from. Okay, so our story is played 3 years at Lake Gibson, and transferred to Lake my senior year, right? And so when I'm coming in the spring, I'll play receiver. Yeah, I was playing receiver, man. And so what happened was, me and the coach, he was, you know, a great coach, great receiver coach, but we didn't see eye to eye. So my thing was, they had a sophomore, sophomore. Matter of fact, he's one of the chiefs over there at Haines City, Isaac Jackson. He's a police officer, one of the chiefs over there at Haines City Police Department. He was a 10th grade at the time. He was a 9th going into the 10th grade. I was a junior going to the senior. I ended up coming there and saying, man, we need another linebacker. So I ended up going to linebacker. My senior year, from the spring into going to the fall. My question is would there be another position that you'll try to play this year going into your junior year? Because I know they may need some help on the offense. Like, would there be something that you do?
If they ever tell me to go to offense, I'll play it if they want me to play, to be honest with you, because like, it'll help with my recruiting as well, because like, they see you playing all the positions.
Yeah. So but I know coming from youth ball to high school, you was playing receiver, right?
Yeah.
So tell me how that receiver translates to the linebacker position.
I mean, you already know what type of routes they run, like where they stop at in the zones, all that other type of stuff. So it helps to know that stuff, especially. And then, like, I used to play Madden a lot too, so you know what all the zones is, what they gonna throw at, so it's easy.
Okay. So Joe, man. So I'm gonna say this, man. You had a big brother. You had a big brother with you the whole time you was at Ridge, man. Arrington. What boy name? Bo, man. Tell me what you learned from Bo, man. Cause Bo was an explosive running back as well. You know, he caught that. I say he caught the short end of the stick, not necessarily short end because of his height, but he was explosive. Tell me what y'all did, you know, to build that trust. But I know y'all grew up together, but what was y'all, regimen, what y'all did together? The 9th grade year, and I know when you come home, y'all work too. So tell me what that's about.
don't even know, like it's so much, like it's bold. He's a different, like like different, like and like too many people you can find like him. But like all with him, like football wise, it ain't nothing but like work with him. Like all the time, us three, me, him, and Bo, like all we know is stay out to practice, work. He'll call, let's go to the field this day, work. And you know, my sophomore year, I had a playoff game. I ended up getting injured, broke my ankle. Yeah. I was out for a couple, like 6-7 weeks. Yeah. I'm talking about first day out. As soon as I got released, Bo called me. We got to the field at 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
As soon as I got cleared, the day I got cleared, we was on the field that night working out. Yeah. And that's what led up to my junior year. I'm saying every day from like February to spring started, and even during spring practice, every day we worked out every day. Like I come home from spring practice, go home for an hour and a half, eat a little bit, and then we go to the sand, go to the beach, go to the field. So that helped me a lot my junior year. And you know, he went to college, so I had to work out some stuff on my own, learn some stuff from him, and then do that stuff on my own. Then we came back home a couple months ago for summer. Same thing, work every day. And it's like the stuff he knows, like every time I tell him this every day, like I don't see how he come up with like the drills and like stuff, like it's crazy. Yeah. But that stuff that we do, like it helps. Like I can actually sit in the game. Like when I do it in the game, I can look back at that thing and everything that helped. But I just did it on the field, so all that stuff it come up like he knows what he's doing. So he's great. Like that's somebody like great I had to look up to and learn a lot from. So I'm really thankful of him.
What's up, man? QB, I got a question, man. So. It's about the coaching styles. It's not about the coaching. You know, we all know Lakers is a championship pedigree, coaching and style. We played. Unfortunately, we didn't make it to the state championship. We lost against St. Thomas in overtime. But that gave us opportunity to go to the next level as far as like football. I don't think I would have made it going to stand at Lake Gibson and playing my senior year out. Which I had fun there. I had all my friends there. And like you left Joe and you went on to Lakeland, but I know y'all have a good relationship still. So my thing is, what's the difference between the coaching styles? Like who was your quarterback coach at Ridge, and then the quarterback coach? I know Cassidy's quarterback coach now, right?
Yes, sir.
So what's the difference between the coaching styles?
Okay, so my freshman and my sophomore year at Ridge, I had no quarterback coach. It was just strictly offensive coordinator, you know. I never did quarterback-specific drills at practice. There was no warming up. I had to do that on my own. So we were just going straight into plays. You can ask coach, because he was part of the offense my freshman year. So we would just jump straight into the offense, then we would just go straight to 11 on 11. But now that I'm at Lakeland, you know, Coach Castle is the OC, but he's as well as the quarterback coach. So when I get there, you know, Coach Castle's like, hey, get on the line, let's go. You got to warm up correctly. You know, we do quarterback drills, then we go straight to 1-on-1s, then we go to 7-on-7. But I would say my junior year, last year at Ridge, we brought in Rod Rutherford. So before I left, he was my quarterback coach at Ridge.
Okay. So Rod Rutherford.
Yes,
Rutherford. What's the difference between him and Castle? Do Castle go into detail? Does Mr. Rutherford go into detail, or is it about the same? Because I know Castle's getting older right now. I know a lot of stuff that he knows a lot. And I know he's a GOAT. Don't get it twisted. But for when I played until now, you wouldn't know when I played. You know, he wasn't even born. Probably he wasn't even born then. But my thing was knowing him, and then being with Castle right now. What's the difference between those two guys?
Okay, so Rutherford, he actually played quarterback in college and in the NFL. He was on the Panthers and the Steelers, I believe. So he was actually a true quarterback coach. So when he actually had quarterback-specific drills. You know, he would tell me, "Oh, Zach, make sure your arms are 90 degrees." He would be nitpicky about things. With Castle, you know, he didn't play the position, but he's knowledgeable of the game. You know, as Castle is. So when I go up there, he's just making sure I'm not sloppy, not lazy. He knows, oh, Zach, on this route, you need to take a 3-step drop. Don't just sit there in the pocket, because in the game situation, that's not what you're going to do.
Right.
You need to move. You're not just going to stand still. So he's just on my butt, just making sure, you know, I'm not lazy, and at the end of the day, I'm fundamental. So.
Oh, no doubt, man. He is the GOAT. He's the GOAT. Yeah, I give him that. From you to Kavaris, who was the quarterback last year? I don't really know the kid. Mason. I'm going to go back from Lewis to Mike Peoples. So Lucky Lions, you know, it was some great quarterbacks there. So you in the great tutelage of you on the great tutelage of Castle, and you in the great line of quarterbacks that left. But I got a question for you because you are running back. I did play the position, man. It's more so of the question, but I want to know certain things. So my first question is for you, like the bread and butter. What's your bread and butter? What's your staple? What do y'all do come out with? I mean, this ain't gonna give away no secrets what y'all got going on, but y'all bread and butter is on or is power?
Power. We got power.
Okay.
That'd be the bread and butter for right now.
That's what's up, man. What do you like running the most? Power kind of zone.
I like counter.
Counter.
I like counter. Counter is like one of my favorite plays. Counter. And then I like power too, because you know power it can open up a lot of different ways, and outside zone the same way, so that can open up a lot of different cuts and lanes and open stuff like that. But kind of be my favorite. But bread and butter wise, it'd be power.
Oh, that's what's up. Well, one thing I'm gonna tell you now, I'm cut back into the watch. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Cut back into that watch. Cut back into the watch. You got guys there. You
Learn
know?
that lesson.
Yeah.
Like South.
I'll cut back into the watch, man. And lastly, man, I want to say to you, Joe, in the running back position, you got to know when to take a hit. You got to know when to not take a hit. You got to let the sideline be your friend, as well as save your body. Because you know you got to offer K-State, which you going to K-State, right? You committed there, and you're going. You know, you don't want no beat up guy coming into camp. So my last thing I wanted to say to you is, good job. You done a great job from ninth grade since I first seen you to now. And I just want to, because you are a position I play, so I just want to tell you, you know, so I'm proud of you, you know what I'm saying, and keep doing what you're doing. And hopefully, you know, going towards, you know, the season, and as the season get longer and into your season, because it's the last one for you. So I feel like this is the year for you. This is the year for you, you know what I'm saying? You be that leap back for everybody to talk about. And I want to say good job, man. I want to say congratulations. I also say good luck on the season, bro.
Appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. So you want to just jump back to UQJ? Tell me what type of work y'all put in as far as practice with your position coach, and tell me you know how does that help you, you know, game situation wise.
So it's been a transition definitely, because like I came from playing like strictly linebacker to going to like with the D line for some days and linebacker some days. But like now I'm strictly going D line to get more work. But it's definitely like what we do more of like try to like contain run, because they know I can do pass rush, of course, because I'm fast enough to get by like any lineman basically. So they know I can do pass rush. So we more so try to do run stuff. So I'm trying to compress down the line. They'll like have like a pad. We striking the 5-man. We doing all that other stuff. But yeah.
Okay.
I need more. I know we can start it,
Ain't nothing like it, man. It's a different breed. And Florida too, you know, they don't. This is my perspective on coaching. Like anywhere in the southeast, southwest, you know, Texas, you know, you got Texas, you got Georgia. I'm not talking about Alabama, but Texas and Georgia.
Maybe
They
California.
pay California. They pay their coaches well. You know what I mean? You got some coaches on the staff don't even teach; they just coach. You know what I'm saying? Making like 10, 15,000. But you know, we here, we're making a supplement of 1,200. The head coach get 3,000. You know what I mean? But all the hours, you know what I'm saying, you add it up, it's like 25 cents an hour. You know what I'm saying? Throughout the week, and then you have Saturdays, Friday nights, and then you have Saturdays, you gotta wash your clothes and all the other stuff. Then you got Sunday meetings. You know what I mean? I wish they could amp up or bring up that stipend.
Yeah.
That
Our
stipend
head coach, he's saying they're blessed. He drive an hour and 3 hours. He drive 3 hours every day.
every day.
An hour and a half on the way up, an hour and a half
just the, gas 340. You know what I'm saying? And that, you put all that in your gas tank, then you getting paid. You know what I'm saying? $2,000, $3,000. I mean, yeah, the teaching, the teaching helps, but you getting paid 45. 45, 46, $47,000. That ain't, you know what I'm saying? That ain't really a lot of money. I mean, in the scheme of things, I don't know what your mama doing, I don't know what your daddy doing, I don't know what y'all do. But I know his daddy made more than $45,000 a year. You know what I'm saying? I know your daddy made more than $45,000 a year. And I know, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure your daddy made more than $45,000 a year. And that's what we got to go. That's what we dealing with as far as like teaching. You know, so y'all gotta give y'all coaches, you know what I'm saying, some type of respect on that, man, because they ain't getting paid no money, man. And that's why I ain't coaching.
Hey, the only one that's in this era right now that's making pretty good money is the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he been doing it so long, but he show up every day and do what he love to do, and he been doing it. And so the crazy part about him is just like, man, he don't put generations and coach generation of kids. You know, he don't coach somebody in my family. He don't coach somebody, you know what I'm saying? Now he coaching, y'all. But before that, it went back from the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, the 2000s, 2010s, 90s, 2020s, and he's still doing the thing he love to do, man. So, they're gonna take care of the GOAT, man, regardless, man. I don't know when he's leaving, but I know that.
When Castle die, they gonna bury him right down in the 50-yard line.
That's literally what I said the other day.
They gonna put him in the 50-yard line. They're gonna put like a little block right there, here in Live Castle, and he gonna be out of coaching there Friday night. You know what I'm saying? Spirit of Castle. You feel me?
They might shut the field down. They might close the stadium.
I mean, but it's
I don't know, man. It might be something like that. They might
do something.
They're gonna do something real big. The city gonna come out. Like I said, there's a lot of people who played for that guy. A lot of people played. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, you know what I'm saying, put a whole lot of blood, sweat, and tears. And then it was grass. So underneath that field, underneath that turf, bro, you got Rainey, you got myself, you got God bless the dead, Jamal Taylor, you got the Pounces, you name all those guys, but then you go back into like the Frazier boys, you go back to the Walker boys, you go back to Galashaw boys, Johnny Mack, Johnny Jean, Chauncey Clark, Ahmad Black, Wilson. The list go on and on and on and on and on, and I could just go on and say, if you got the Eddie Birds, you got the Bird brothers, you know what I mean? You got Casey Anderson, you have Johnny Jean. I think I already said Johnny Jean. So you have a privilege of playing on the field that NFL greats played on. You have a privilege to play on the field that most people want to play. Most people want to play on that field, man. Like, that's when I was coming up, we got our wristbands from the guys on the sideline. We go put them in the sink, wash them, you know what I'm saying? We ain't letting them dry because tomorrow we finna put them on wet and all. Because, we finna sweat anyway. So, we just finna put them on, yeah, and it's weird, man, and I'm in my 40s right now, man. I can remember watching my first game. I remember watching my first Lakeland game. And I didn't play for Lake Gibson. I mean, I played for Lake Gibson my 9th, 10th, 11th grade year. And we beat Lakeland my 10th grade year. But it was just the respect they had for that guy. And for you, I just want you to know that, man, it's a privilege to play the QB spot. You know what I'm saying? You can't take that for granted. You know what I mean? You got guys around you that if you put it in the right positions and you make that right play, y'all can go all the way. You know what I'm saying? And get an eighth one. And I know it's a big thing coming from where you come from to where you at right now. That was the goal. That's the assignment. You know what I'm saying? So don't mess up on that assignment. You know what I'm saying? And I know your boy. Y'all might have to play your boy here in the third, second round, but You know, it'd rather be a dreadnought. I'll tell you the reason why. I mean, I'd be a dreadnought all my life. I'd be a dreadnought till I die. You know what I'm saying? So that's the creed, that's the song, and I want you to know, but it's, you know, when you cut me, you know what I'm saying, you might see a little gunner, but then when you ooze out, it's gonna be black and gold, I mean black and orange. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna definitely be rooting for y'all boys, all y'all boys. You know, because you know all y'all boys close to me. You know, just by being close to him. You know what I'm saying? Because he always spoke on y'all. He always spoke on hollering on y'all. And QJ, you know, just having QJ here with us since 8th grade year, and just being around him and seeing the growth from the skinny kid to the thick kid, you know, the slow kid, you know, he come put his feet right down to my brother like, man, why your feet moving so fast? You know what I mean? So it's a privilege to be around y'all kids. It's a privilege to have been coached by him, knowing you guys, and also being able to watch y'all from afar, you know, and say like, okay, you know, he had a imprint in your life. He might not have touched you or coached you in Pacific, but the mental part he talked about, you know, that's the stuff that I know he said something to y'all that y'all might don't remember right now, or might don't get it right now, but it's gonna be something later down the line he might have said that a click, it registered maybe like a year ago, a year and a half from now. And I know that, excuse me, that, you know, that's part of the game, having that mental edge, knowing what to do when the game on the line, how to do it, you know, because you don't get trained for that. You don't get, you know, you don't go through the drills for that. You know what I mean? So I just want to again thank all y'all guys, you know what I'm saying, for coming out, you know what I'm saying, being part of the GOAT series, and you know what I'm saying, y'all officially GOATs. Y'all GOATs y'all own right.
One more thing, man, just for the line too. You know, Joe, you had a great career at Ridge. Sometimes it's good to stay put. You know what I'm saying? Now you reap the benefit of staying put and being true. You know what I'm saying, to your teammates, and being true to, you know, to yourself. I'm not saying, Zach, that you did something that, you know what I'm saying, was bad. No, you did nothing bad. You did what's best for you at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? And your fruits or your labor gonna come. I know you got people on your radar too as well, so that's well. But to see you coming, Joe, you work hard. You pay your dues. You ain't worried about what was going on. Now I remember I can go back talking to man. I said, how Joe doing? He say, man, he doing all right, man. I said, man, how you picked up that K-State offer? He said, let me tell you. He said, let me tell you. So he say, man, you came in the office and say, coach, man, I'm working hard, coach, but I ain't getting no shape. You know, that wasn't probably the word you said, but you said, man, I ain't getting no offers yet. Mr. Lewis said, man, give me your film. So he shot your film to one of his partners at K-State. The man say, called him back in about 10, 15 minutes, said, hey, I'm sending that film to your to the head coach right now. Boom, send the film to your head coach right now. He said 10 minutes later the head coach offered you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna say this, man, but you stand down, you know, with Ridge. It was a blessing for you to stay there. And now I'm gonna say this too. You know, a lot of people say being loyal to the logo, and what that means is being again, sometimes situations may not come like, you know, the way you want to. That's why people, you know, do their own thing and things like that. But I just want to, you know, just say, I'm gonna give you a flower right now, because at the end of the day, you could have went you could have went to the new school, Davenport. You could have went to anywhere you wanted to, you know, and still had that impact, but you stayed down. You know what I'm saying? For you, Zach, I seen the short kid coming out playing quarterback to actually getting with your quarterback coaches on the off season, working. I seen you with the film. They coming out filming you out there at Davenport, turf field. You putting that work in. I seen that, man. So from that part to that part, man, it's just from your growth. And the first time seeing you this morning in a long time, a couple of years, boy, you don't grew a few inches. So I just want to give you your flowers as well too, man. Say you did a phenomenal job, man, from there to the 9th grade to now, man. And again, man, I wish you the best of luck. And QJ, but we're wrong with your mind. But anyways, and I just wanna say, man, for you, the grind don't stop. I told her I'm going on the way over, I was telling her the grind don't stop. So we got to keep grinding. And I told you by time next year, this time, you'll be in a position where you can be like, hey, I work for this, ain't nobody give me anything. So I'm gonna give you your flowers as well, man. Again, man, y'all officially GOAT, man. This is the GOAT series, man. I just appreciate y'all coming out. Just doing, doing the show with us, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
I'm on house arrest, I can't even leave. Locked up in the pen, but I ain't pee. The water dripping off me, Uncle Fiend. I love my Uncle E, I Uncle Bean. I love my Auntie Chris, that Auntie Neen. It's blowing all this money cause it free. Scamming in Miami by the beach. Telling on your homies that ain't Z. Boy, I heard you ready for a cheesecake. This is peach, gotta keep a carbon in my reach. Picking calamari out my teeth, babe. Why you putting